short fin pilot whales, ranging in age from just 3 years old, all the way up to 44 years young. We love to care for these animals and celebrate each and every day with them. Now, I have just one question for all of you. Are you ready to meet some dolphins? Great, because they are so excited to meet each and every one of you. Coming up first, some dolphins coming to give you all a big wave hello in the center of the pool. Wave back because they can see you. This is 3-year-old Jack and his friend Corona. Coming up next, another pod of dolphins waving hello to all of you. This is Koa and her friends. Coming up next, a few of our youngsters making a splash in the soap center. Say hi to Malibu. Coming up next, our 2 short fin pilot whales giving you all a big wave hello. It's Ava and Piper on your right-hand side. And last but certainly not least, some of our most experienced dolphins flying high in the sky for all of you. This is Captain, Melanie, and their friends. And of course, we cannot forget about our dedicated team of trainers who care for these animals each and every day. Please say hello to our talented team. Ladies and gentlemen, these animals have a ton of energy and they love to have fun. So let's watch as they show us just how they celebrate life. more fun planned for all of you. Now we know how amazing it is to see those high-flying and high-energy behaviors that you see our animals participating in. But majority of our day is actually spent having quiet moments with our animals. Dolphins and pilot whales, like many other marine mammals, are incredibly intelligent, and they have their own individual personalities, which is why it's so important to spend quiet one-on-one time with them. By doing this, we can learn what they seem to truly enjoy and be engaged by, and what they may seem to not be so interested in. For example, up to your right-hand side here, we have a pilot whale named Ava. Now, Ava and Piper are very different from one another. Like I said, they do have their own individual personalities. Ava is a diva, and she seems to really enjoy splashing and also having high-energy fun with her trainers. Now, Piper, on the other hand, is a little bit more quiet and reserved, but don't let that fool you. She is certainly leader of her pod. Now, you guys also have the opportunity to meet some of our bottlenose dolphins. In the center, you guys may have had the opportunity to meet a dolphin named Koa. Now, Koa's going to look a little bit different from the other dolphins. She's going to be a little bit darker in coloration and larger in size, and that's because she's a Pacific bottlenose dolphin. So Pacific bottlenose dolphins, which you can find right off the coast here in San Diego, have that darker coloration. Think about it, it helps them blend in with those dark, deep, cold waters and kelp beds. And then they're also gonna have a little bit more blubber on their body to keep them warmer because we do have such cool water off of our coast here. Now, Atlantic bottlenose dolphins, which you guys will have the opportunity to hear in just a moment as well, we have a dolphin here named Sarasota. She's really easy to tell apart because on the contrary from Koa, she's a little bit lighter in coloration. And she's also smaller in size. Now, that lighter coloration, we got animals right off the Caribbean. It's a little bit lighter, more turquoise waters, right? That's better camouflage for them out there. And the water's a little bit warmer as well. So again, it helps them blend in. Now, here at SeaWorld, we use lots of different types of reinforcement for our animals, and because they have their own personality, some of them like different things. One of the most obvious ones, which you guys can see all the time, is typically their food, like fish. Now, here at SeaWorld, our animals have diets that are specifically made for them to make sure they're getting the correct macronutrients they need to be healthy. Our animals eat anywhere from about 11 pounds to up to 40 pounds of food every single day. That's a lot of fish. And they also get multiple different varieties of fish as well. They're gonna get herring, mackerel, capelin, and even squid and finger mole. Same with our pilot whales here as well. They also have their own individual diets here. Now, here at SeaWorld, we use operant conditioning and positive reinforcement to train our animals. And basically what that means is that we're always going to focus on what we're looking for, what we call the desired behavior. And anytime we present what we call an undesired behavior or something that we don't want to see, what do you guys think we do? Nothing at all. All we do is present what's called a least reinforcing scenario, which is just a short 3-second pause, and if they're calm and attentive with us, that's great, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you for being calm. Here's some reinforcement. Let's move on to something else, or we can try again a little bit later. And you guys are having the opportunity to see a little bit of our training out here right now. Now, our pilot whales and dolphins are still getting used to hanging out with one another. This is something that's very new and a very incredible and special experience for you guys out there. It's not something we do all the time. Now, what's happening, these animals, they do cohabitate in the wild, which means they're going to work with one another and live with one another right off our coast here in San Diego and all over the world. So what we're doing right now, after we've put them together, is just something that's very exciting and extracting and something they seem to really be engaged by. And what we're asking right now is our pilot whales to head up to another area right now, which, if you're having a lot of fun, that can be a little bit of a hard question, right? But all we're doing, like I said, is we're gonna focus on that positive. And anytime they present that desired behavior, yes, thank you, that's exactly what I was looking for. Now, to put this in perspective for you guys, how many of you have ever had young children at home? How many of us out there? Quite a few of us. Awesome. How many of us have young animals at home, like puppies or kittens? Great. What I want you to imagine, put them in the same room at the same time. That can be really distracting, right? So that's exactly what's going on in our environment, and all we're looking for is our animals, again, to just hang on out with us. And this is something that can take a little bit of time, and it certainly takes a lot of trust as well, which is why it's so important that we spend that one-on-one time with our animals and get to know them. Now, here at SeaWorld, we also have an acronym here that we use with our training called HELPERS. H stands for husbandry. Now, HELPERS, with husbandry here, how many of you guys have ever given blood? How many of us, right? We can actually train our dolphins to do the same thing voluntarily. It's really, really incredible, and again, takes a lot of trust. All right, you guys, it looks like everyone's here, and that means it's time for a really fun playtime. So please enjoy this very special playtime with our bottlenose dolphins and their trainer, Tiffany. seats because we have a grand finale planned for all of you with brand new behaviors you have yet to see, and our entire pod of 15 bottlenose dolphins and 2 short fin pilot whales coming on out. However, if you do need to leave at this point in time, we ask that you exit through the top of the amphitheater for not only your safety, but our animals' safety as well. We are truly lucky to care for such incredible animals every single day. And now that you've had the opportunity to meet our dolphins and learn a little bit about what goes into building a relationship with them, I'd like to take this time to highlight another team that works here at SeaWorld, completely behind the scenes, and that is our SeaWorld rescue team. Our rescue team is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to come to the aid of any animal that might need our help. And so many of the animals that you've had the opportunity to see throughout the park today, including our short-fin pilot whales right here at Dolphin Adventures, are rescue animals. And they are just a drop in an ocean of animals that SeaWorld has come to the aid of in the last 57 years. Now, in fact, company-wide, we actually hit a milestone last year of over 40,000 animals rescued. And just last year alone, right here at SeaWorld San Diego, we rescued over 550 animals. We couldn't have done this without all of your help and support, so thank you all for being here today. Well, everyone, it looks like the gang is all here, and that means it's time for some more fun. So in just a moment, let's live it up, because the world is ours.
From the sky to the sea, to the air that we breathe, from the depths of the earth to the stars. Light up the world, run like you're born to fly, live like you'll never die, dare what you dare to dream, and everything in between. Looking at the endless star-filled sky. The world is ours. The world is ours. The world is
For your safety and the safety of others, we kindly ask that you refrain from climbing over the seats. Please use the stairs and aisleways as you exit. Once again, please do not climb over the seats. Thank you.